Alrighty, hey yo, what is up, Knights? Aegis Rick here, bringing you kind of a random video today. I'm going to be amplifying a piece of gear, and I feel like this is, maybe this is kind of eye-opening to some people, because I know there's not a lot of videos like this, just because it's not often talked about. You know, this is the kind of stuff, amplifying your gear is the kind of stuff that you only worry about at the hyper-end game, and I want to show what kind of dedication you need to get, even getting something to plus 10, which was my goal in this video. We're going to try to get this Hardened Heart, or Mecha Tau Heart, to amp 10. And yeah, I just want to show you guys what kind of dedication you need. I'm not really going to explain about the amplifying system, but suffice to say, guys, this is not the kind of stuff that you normally do. This is min-maxing. You know, I'm trying to get ready for Anton, min-maxing my gear, and all of this gear is probably going to get replaced, and I'm going to have to amp again, and it gets expensive. It gets expensive, as we'll see by the end of this video. So I will be making, you know, I keep talking about things I want to make, and they take, I haven't gotten around to them, but I want to make a guide video soon about, you know, of course, people keep asking about the gear farming at the end game. I want to make that, and then I also want to make another video talking about all the kinds of things that you can do to gear, such as refining, reinforcing, amplifying, all of that stuff. But this isn't that video. This is just going to be me amping, and I'm going to show you guys why amping is Hitler. Why a lot of people say this is the worst thing in the game. And it is. It's probably the most expensive thing you can do in this game. And, you know, I guess this can serve as a warning to people. If you have a piece of gear that is cursed, maybe you remove the curse from it. Don't start on the path towards amping, especially, please to God, if it's a weapon. You know, armors and accessories and sub-equipments, you know what, you can get away with not having the money to amp those. But a weapon, you know, a weapon is generally plus 10 is the minimum you can have a weapon at the end game. Do not start amping a weapon unless you're absolutely certain you don't need to get a high reinforcement rate, because it is, like I showed here, it would be like 3 times more expensive. But anyway, guys, enjoy the video. It's not going to be much of anything. I'm just going to show you guys how much it takes and, you know, the frustration. But anyway, guys, enjoy. I'll catch you guys later, though. Alright, so one of the main differences, I mean, again, I'm going to make a guide video about this, but one of the main differences about amping and why it's so difficult is that after plus 7, basically when you attempt 8, 9, and 10, if you fail that, you go back to 0, which is why it gets so expensive. Let alone that the reinforcement costs crystallized chaos, which every one costs 1,000 cubes, and it increments by 1 every time. This is why it gets seriously expensive. Now, in terms of actual benefits that amplifying gives, the only difference from reinforcing actually is the pink stat that's applied to it, which in this case is strength. If I can get it to plus 10, I get an extra 37 strength that I wouldn't have otherwise. That is literally the only difference. I'm spending all this money for 37 strength, believe it. By the way, a pro tip that you should utilize if when you get to the high reinforcement rate, I'm talking like 8, 9, and 10, use a portable amplifier, you know, brazier, you know, the free ones that we've been giving from the events, because those are free. So you don't have to use any money or crystallized chaos. And I don't have any now because I've already done this before on other gear, but, you know, just as a tip, if you have a lot of them, use them at the high reinforcement rates because you save yourself a lot of money. I just want to throw this somewhere in the video. Your results may vary. They may vary widely, okay? You can spend a whole lot more money or a whole lot less. That's just kind of how RNG works, right? But, you know, this is just showcasing what is to be expected out of a normal run. Oh. Come on, man, Jesus Christ! God, man! Jesus Christ, man. Jesus. Alright guys, so as you guys can see, it was a little frustrating obviously, but you know, by my calculations, looking at the end of that, it cost me about, I want to say 21 million and like 800 something, 820 or so crystallized chaos, which is equivalent to 820,000, you know, clear cubes. So 20 mil and 800 something thousand clear cubes just to get something to plus 10. It's pretty fucking brutal. But anyway guys, thanks for watching. Here's hopefully as a warning to you guys who are trying to amp stuff, and just trying to show you guys how fucking hard it is and how much resources it costs, because trust me, that's not cheap. But anyway guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you nights later. God, man. Jesus Christ, man.